Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're giving you updates on trucks in the shop, trucks in the paint shop, and moving shops, and
and everything we got going on in between.
yeah, basically. We're gonna flip the camera around and just kind of show you all the cool stuff we got going on. Finished some pretty cool trucks this week too, which there's videos coming out on those soon.
Yeah, no, we definitely got a couple of finished products in the video, which there's going to be some videos coming out pretty soon. Walk around videos, and I'm pretty excited about the State Trooper truck video. We actually, we got a little different, and we wanted to switch the content a little bit up. We've been actually reading your all's comments. There's been a lot of requests for switching the content up and try to make it a little bit different. So
that's what we did.
That's what we're doing.
And that one's going up on Monday, so stay tuned for the State Trooper truck on Monday.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's just flip the camera around and we're going to show you everything going on in here and then go down to the paint shop.
All right, let's go.
All right, so looking in our shop, we got stuff everywhere right now. We've been pretty busy all week. But we'll start out with this one. This is Randy Chandler's truck. This is a Pull Me Over Red 389.
Yeah, and, so we're putting some Hogue Built fenders on the back of it. The half rounds going all the way across the whole back end of it here. The 12 gauge light bar.
We've got 12 gauge 6-inch cabin sleeper panels going on this thing. They're getting painted to match. It's got Dynaflex exhaust on it. We did the 12 gauge strapless breathers and the breather chops. Yep. We got a visor going on this thing, swapping all the lights over to clears on everything here. It's got a front air dump kit on it, and putting some box covers on it, I believe. We have a few more things to do yet, but this one's coming right along. It's gonna be a sharp ride, and it'll get some paint stuff done pretty soon.
It'll be really cool looking. And again, this is one of those trucks that was not purchased by our dealership, but yet we were pretty happy to take on the work. And if you guys want to bring us trucks in the future, I actually had a conversation with a guy the other day about bringing us a W990.
Yep.
And I told him that, yeah, it's probably something we'd be interested in. I mean, whenever
it'd be cool to work on something different. A 990, I mean,
it's we like to stick to newer trucks, although, we still did the 579 over there. But whenever we get to Crossville, our bandwidth and capacity is going to be large, so we'll be able to take on quite a few projects simultaneous.
Yeah, and you know what? In the last video, we were talking about we're going to move to Crossville in, a couple of weeks. And I think it might actually just be next week, because we're kind of looking at like stuff that we've got. I mean, the green truck's finished, and there's a video coming out on that, and you guys are going to learn who actually purchased this truck and the whole 9 yards really soon. But this truck's 100% ready to go. I'll leave the doors closed until we do the final video, and
There's only been a few people in the comments successfully guessed that so far, right?
I think so, yeah. Not a ton.
Not a ton. It's not who everybody thinks it's going to be.
Yep. So anyway, that video on this truck's coming up really soon, and then the next video you guys are going to see is going to be on this 579 here, and we just finished everything on it today, so it's pretty well ready to go to its new home, I think, almost. There's just it's going over to the service shop. They're going to do a few things to it there, and then the customer's going to be picking that one up. And that's for the North Carolina State Troopers. And then we got this stuff right here from 12 gauge. And I was going to open all this up, but since I think we're just going to move in a few days, we're just going to leave it all wrapped up, and we'll just cart it over to the new shop and then open it all up. But there's some parts in there we do need.
Yeah, there's parts that we're gonna need. But like you said, we're moving soon, so we're just gonna move the parts before we unwrap them.
Yep. But that's kind of what's going on in here. So give everybody a little update what happened all week, and
you hadn't even mentioned the show truck.
I haven't said a word about it.
So this is presumably, now we don't want to make any promises, because we've got a couple of trucks to choose from that we spec'd right that could be a show truck.
Yeah.
But this is the one we're leaning towards, is the one that we take to shows this year. So still no promises, but we brought this in today, did some measurements, we ordered some custom parts for it.
Yeah.
So this is
it's our show truck.
Well, I didn't know if we'd officially announced it yet. Okay, but yeah, this is our show truck.
This is going to be our show truck. We'll do a whole video on this too, and that'll go up this week, and we'll just go over all the specs, drive it, talk about it, look at it, walk around it, and all those good things, and then kind of give you guys an idea about what we're planning to do to this truck. But we'll start that process too once we get this thing moved up to Crossville. I like that thing. That red's a cool color.
It is super, super cool red.
Very classy.
That's what I'm going to start calling it. When people ask me the color, I'm going to say, that's super cool red.
Super cool red. I like it. All right, so over here in the paint shop, the guys have gotten a bunch done on Fred's truck. So we got the breathers on here now. They look awesome. That really freaking helps the look of the truck so much, just having those back on there now. And then we've got the cabin sleeper panels and our painted cow panel on. These are 12 gauge panels. Underneath them, we got our penny lights. We'll put a chrome cap on that DEF tank. And still got the Dynaflex exhaust to put on it. But if you look at this truck and stand back at it, this thing is super sharp. Really I don't know. It just looks awesome. We got the visor over here now. We're gonna paint the inside of the visor, and then we'll throw the visor on it. And needs a little bit of a wash job. She's dirty from all the body shop dust and stuff, but this thing is slick. What do you think? You installing some custom tail lights there?
Yeah, just stop. Just stop.
Just stop. We're gonna be putting a 20-inch center panel back here. And then we still got a deck plate to put on. We gotta paint the deck plate and put that on there. What do you think overall though?
I think it turned out awesome.
I like this thing a lot.
We really need to get a picture of it out in the sun.
We get all this stuff and we back it back out and walk around it outside and do that. And we got other things we got going on over here. If you guys ever followed us years ago, we built this truck start to finish in 7 days. And it was an army. Literally, it was an army of people to put this truck together in 7 days. The frame on this truck originally, when we started on it, was red. We done so much in 7 days. Painted the stripes, put the whole truck together, did all the paint work, everything in 7 days. And super awesome truck. This thing's a 2015. And we had built it originally for Alex Laughlin and Richard Rollins' Gas Monkey Garage, and it was on a TV show with the Street Outlaws, and showed up, took Alex's car to a race they had there, and it was on the Street Outlaws. Pretty neat setup. It's now been sold, and the new customer brought it to us, and we're gonna be changing up some things like the fenders and the T-bars. We're gonna do some little touch-up work on some paint. We're changing all the lights out on the truck, putting all new lights. We're gonna change the bumper and get some just little things kind of fixed up on it. He unfortunately had to drive through a bunch of really bad weather and the truck's super dirty. So first thing we're gonna do today is we're gonna wash this thing and then start looking at all, kind of go over the whole deal and figure out everything we need to do, what needs to be touched up. But I think we're even gonna put a shock box in the back, paint the shock box to match the body color of the truck. So we got a good bit to do on this thing. And when we get done with it, it's gonna have a pretty cool, totally different look to it. And we gotta do this one pretty quick because it needs to be done in just a few weeks. And then over here, Oakley's washing Timmy Cameron's truck off. We're getting ready to take it back up to our shop. And we'll be able to put the exhaust stacks and all that stuff on there. But now we've got the cabin sleeper panels on it. Breathers and everything are all done. Bumpers in place. We got our visor on there. It's coming along pretty good. Oakley, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
What is your current favorite truck in the shop? There's three pretty cool trucks in here.
I would probably have to say the DC Cannon truck myself. Just
You like-
because
You
it's aggressive.
you like Timmy Cameron's truck the best? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the thing's mean looking. I really like this truck a lot. But I don't know, Fred's freaking paint job over here and the old school look is awesome too. So I don't know. We got 3 completely different style of truck in the shop right now. It's pretty cool. Also in the paint shop, Viper Red 389. We're just getting shift fenders. We're painting the whole frame. We made a new crossmember back here. It's gonna get a 12 gauge center panel back there as well. And we're doing deck plate on this thing and all kinds of cool stuff. But we've got 6-inch panels going on it. We've got Dynaflex stacks on it already. This thing's gonna be a super sharp truck when it's done. But we got a lot of paint work to do. We're repainting the roof cap. We got different visor we're putting on it. We got the lights to go back on the roof and all that. But now that this thing is all disassembled and ready to go, we're gonna start sanding this frame down and getting it ready for paint. So we're freaking loaded up over here at the paint shop, that's for sure.
All right, guys, that's it for this video. Leave us a comment. Let us know how you feel about all the trucks that we've got finished, how we're switching it up on content, anything you would like to see, anything more you'd like to see. But also, probably reserve a little bit of judgment until you watch the State Trooper truck video.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we had some fun making that one, and that one's got a little bit of different stuff in it too.
What do you guys think about Fred's truck though? I'm kind of falling in love with the old school stripes on that. And then now we're starting to put it back together.
Yeah.
It's looking.
Every single piece that goes on that truck makes it look a little bit more complete. It's starting to look stellar. Not to mention Timmy Cameron's truck.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely in love with that particular truck.
Yeah.
And I honestly, you know, we said that when we did the Demova build, is that like, you know, someone wanted us to paint everything and it was going to be like paint on everything. And we talked about like, oh man, this is going to be a terrible idea. When Timmy brought this to you, I was terrified, absolutely terrified to build this truck and it'd be a semi-casual build. But now I'm actually super jealous of it.
It's
like,
awesome.
I wish this was our show truck that we were taking to every show this year.
Yep.
So
it would be a fun one for it. And we're gonna have videos coming up. We got stacks and everything else put on it. So there's gonna be those coming very soon. And that truck's gonna be ready to hit the road before too long.
Yeah.
And we're pretty close.
no, that truck is very close. It's dangerously close.
Yeah.
And it looks so cool.
It's menacing. It just looks mean.
It does. That's one of the meanest looking trucks out there, and everybody's hating on the floats in the comments.
I know. And they're like, why did you do that? Like, we put floats on there because it looks cool.
Well, it looks cool, but at the same time, so what he does, he races like off-road buggies, and 90% of the places that he's pulling into is not like gravel parking lots. That's like fields. You know,
Yeah.
he's pulling into a field. So those floats actually help keep his steer tires up and out of the mud. So there is some utility to them.
Yeah, you got dirt
Surprisingly.
track racing and everything else. But nonetheless, it just looks cool. That's
Yeah.
why we did it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. You know what to do. You got to do the things.
Yeah, so you got to like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram.
At Semi Casual Show.
Check out our website, semicasualshow.com. And also, don't forget the Semi-Casual Truck Show.
August 4th and 5th.
Exactly. It's going to be super cool. There's going to be a lot of really cool trucks there. The response so far has been incredible, and we're only in February.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a huge show. I'm pretty excited for it.
It's going, you know, we say this every year, it'll be our biggest show we've ever had, and I seriously mean it this time. The show's going to be out of control.
It's going to be great.
Because we've made all the announcements literally like 30 days ago, and so far there's a ton of interest. There's a lot of trucks signed up.
A lot of sponsors already.
A lot of sponsors locked in
Vendors.
fast. Vendors. Yeah, no, this is going to be a big show, and you guys don't want to miss it. August 4th and 5th, Crossville, Tennessee. Make plans now.
Otherwise, hope you enjoyed the video. We're getting out of here. It's just quitting time.
Yeah, it's dark outside. It's time to go.
All right. See you guys.